Good morning from Warsaw, Poland, the Polish capital. Today we are visiting the Best Chef Awards One Knife new entry. Probably or for sure, the best sushi in Poland.
For sure.
For sure. Let us check if the Best Chef Awards is right.
So this is fresh wasabi from Japan. The role of wasabi is antibacterial. It's killing bacteria vibrio, which is located in seas, killing bacteria and funguses on products and in humans' body. It's taking umami from product. That's why it's so important for me as well. If you're gonna take a piece of any kind of food and the flavor is spreading in mouth, grab a little bit of wasabi adding directly to mouth, not on products, then it's totally different level of taste of food because wasabi it's a really magical thing. So yeah.
But we have also in Poland now.
Yes, it's one.
You have, because I am Polish already.
I don't know if I should.
Sorry, Sardinia, sorry. But I love Poland. But we have here in Poland.
Yes, it's one farm in Poland actually. It's called Wasabi Farm Poland. We're gonna start with the first one. It's Ikura Donburi, so this is marinade salmon eggs in soy sauce. This is Canadian salmon eggs keta.
You love it, huh?
This is my life. Each course is very personal, it's very individual. You can get 3 courses, let's say, from one fish, but because of the parts, it will taste totally different. It will give a different experience. Sushi gives you the highest standards of food.
It's not easy.
So this is Atlantic octopus, 2.5 kilo. We serve it with octopus broth, which is boiled, and a little bit of lime skin on top. So you can also add wasabi if you want, but directly to mouth, small amount. Yeah. So octopus.
Very good.
The first nigiri will be squid, and the tip take cut off the skin. Skin is quite bitter, chewy. You can blanch it. But blanched skin will leave the bitter aftertaste anyway, so that's why we're cutting away. So a little bit of deep cuts just to make flesh very tender. And also the cuts will let us just take out very creamy texture in mouth. It's important just to eat nigiri as a one bite always, because then you keep the proper balance in mouth. And then making nigiris on two bites is unacceptable. Well, secret ingredient.
The secret one.
One bite. So you can grab with fingers from side, always one bite. So this is white squid.
Marcin, tell us a little bit about this fish.
So this is Spanish tuna, bluefin tuna, the biggest tuna on earth from Spain. Farm Balfego. Balfego is #1 ecological farm in Europe.
Probably the best in Europe.
It's the highest grade of tuna you can get in Europe, definitely. It's fantastic product. So this is wild Atlantic tuna, which swims to Mediterranean Sea.
All the tuna is good, but I think this is the best part of tuna.
It depends from preferences, but yes, I will say yes. Some of the guests like really fatty one, but this one, this fat content, it looks a little bit like sea Wagyu. I sometimes say that it's sea Wagyu. And when my guests, sometimes they showing they are not satisfied because I don't provide meat in my place. So I'm slicing this piece and I'm sear it with torch, and then top surface becomes a little bit like meat. So it gives an impression of beef. So this one, Shimofuri Toro. So this is fatty part from the middle of belly, and Japanese sea salt from Okinawa, which I brought from Japan. Every trip to Japan, I'm bringing a lot of spices because this is something what is very difficult just to get in Poland, just to be different than others. And I have to be different. So this one, Shimofuri.
Okay, let us try.
Yes.
Spectacular. You visit a lot of time Japan?
Yes, we're traveling twice a year, and we try to do minimum 2 weeks just to rest, just to have fun, and also just to focus on the restaurant. So this trip in December was one of my best ones because I visited my dream restaurants with really masters, very famous masters, and also
Which one?
for example, Sushi Aoki, Takeru Sushi, Sushi Satake, Kanesaka, which was one of very important places for me. It's an extremely high standard school of sushi chefs in Tokyo. It's amazing that the people are dedicated to profession and they treat the master after leaving the restaurant with such a huge respect. This is something that sacrificing your life for somebody who's teaching you is not about only teach you basics, because you can learn that from YouTube, but he's kind of teaching you how to be better yourself. And then it's taking a process, and then it's going directly from your mind to your heart with hands to plate. So this is how it is. Yes. So this one, fatty tuna, otoro, gabar.
Which is the difference between, for example, European chefs and Japan chefs? They have something different.
The difference is that Japanese chefs, when they start doing something what they really are dedicated, they just doing it for end of their life. And in Europe, people they starting and they not finishing even sometimes basics, because they want to learn everything in advance. I think so. This profession is not only cooking, but this is a kind of also lifestyle. It's about shaping yourself. I'm working 7 years mostly alone, so it showed me how much I need to work only not on style, technique, flavors, but how I need to work harder on myself, just to be better in service, with sake, with tastings. Also because we meeting huge group of guests, they forcing really just to travel and just to discover new things. That's why my life is just involved only in travels and sushi mostly. And also building relation with guests, because place is small, so we try to take over as everybody are the part of the family.
Super.
So this is the thing.
So we know your life will be end with sushi.
Might be.
Yeah.
I try to quit since last 20 years, but it's impossible. Winter dish. In winter, I was receiving fantastic fatty tuna with a nice also texture of flesh, not only fat. We're using Italian black winter truffle from Urbani. So sauce, it's made from chicken egg yolk, and it's quite a little bit beaten. Otoro aburi to truffle. So this one, it's called Alfonsino or Kimedai, golden eye snapper. It's fish from Portugal. This fish lives very deep, so has a nice gentle texture of fat under the skin.
Alfonsino.
Alfonsino, exactly. So now Italian shrimp, gambero rosso. So that was also a recommendation from my Italian guests.
Gambero rosso.
Hi. So this one is fatty kingfish yellowtail from Japan, hara, which is belly part, and just on top I just left a little bit of green onion and fresh ginger. Because the fish is super fatty, so the green topping will give you a nice balance.
I see autochthon Polish caviar there.
Yeah, I use since we opened.
100%.
Since we opened at Noriko, I'm working only with Polish caviar Antonius. Always we offering ostietra, and I think so guests are really satisfied with this quality.
Mamma mia, guys. It's a lot, but very good. I can't stop, but maybe it's better to stop it because I am very close to explode.
So this is the last one.
Last one.
So it's Norwegian king crab leg, gently steamed just to make it a little bit warmer. I made the baked garlic. I added a little bit saiko miso. It's sweet, salty, white miso paste. It's a gentle fish broth, odashi. It's made on white fish skeletons, mostly golden eye snappers. Then I added a little bit of sake, blended everything, and I finished it a little bit with a touch of butter just to make it a little bit creamy. I just left a little bit wasabi on side. And when finishing, just to give to crab a just gently fishy note of the black Antonius caviar Ostietra 6 stars.
You can make also pasta, spaghetti with this. Dziękuję
nice.
bardzo.
Thank you very much.
Very,
It was a
very
pleasure.
good. Very, very good.
Cieszę się bardzo, dziękuję.
Very good, guys. One knife too less. Need more, 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 more.